All right, so welcome to the round 3 feature match between Nathan Soowal and Andrew Bergen. My name is Kristopher Perovic. I'm here with
Owen Collier-Ridge.
Owen Collier-Ridge. Today we're going to be talking about this match as it's going on. We're not going to narrate the entire thing. You can watch that for yourselves, but we're just going to give our opinions on the plays that these players do and criticize them when we see fit, right?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah. And it's an interesting match so far. No one's picked rock, paper, scissors.
Alright, I think we should tell them to start.
I did.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
Yes.
This first minute was really exciting. Oh, this is really annoying.
Gee. I don't think this is ever going to start. I think they're just doing this on purpose. Yeah, they're definitely just doing this on purpose. To screw with us. That's unfortunate.
Do you know that for a fact?
Well, not for a fact, but okay. There we go.
That's pretty funny. Oh, I guess we should make clear, right, that Andrew Bergen is the guy whose nickname is Andrew Bergen, and Nathan Soowal is Arg, and today Arg is playing with a pretty standard wind-up deck, except he's mainboarding Messenger of Peace, whereas
And Starlight Road.
Whereas Bergie is playing Worms of all decks. Owen, what do you think about that?
Worms are sort of the modern day anti-meta. They've got the Yangan guy, which bounces an XYZ, which is pretty clutch most of the times. It's sort of like the Heroes of the Last format.
Okay. I only know of like a handful of these by heart. I think one searches out a worm guy from the deck, another one dumps one, and then the other one, when he's dumped and there's nothing else but the guy that dumps him, you can special him and he's kind of like a bad penguin soldier. What am I missing?
There's the Worm King.
Yeah, that lets you tribute a worm, right?
Right.
To destroy a word. Okay. Worm. To destroy a card. You tribute a worm to destroy a card. All right, what else?
Card. That flips all worms face up. And most of them have flip effects, so they activate. And then during the end phase, they flip face down. You draw a card for each that flips face down. Then you special the Worm King guy.
Got you. So that trap is really important.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Got you.
And it only specials the Worm King from the deck, and they only run one. So they can draw off the subsequent ones, but they can only get one Worm King out essentially.
Got you. So Bergie opened up with the Thunder King. I didn't. What did he pull off duality? Did he pull the Thunder King?
Yeah. I think he got Thunder King. I could be wrong. He revealed Storm.
Got you. You sense that Nate is about to pop off?
Definitely. I think Bergie probably doesn't have the best back row if he's setting Deep Prison turn 1.
That's true. You got to think like he doesn't have a warning, right?
Right, unless he just drew it. Arg definitely should have summoned the Wind-Up Shark first before activating Factories.
So that your opponent doesn't necessarily torrential or whatever, right?
Or Warning or Boundless.
Yes.
Also something to note, Bergie's deck does not run Torrential Tribute because they always need your presence.
True story. All these guys are light, right?
Yes. I'm pretty sure he runs one Honest.
Yeah, I see that.
So things Bergie's got to get something really good here, like Heavy Storm and Thunder King.
Well, see, that's... I mean, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm thinking that phase down, if it's not the thing that searches worms, like, it's pretty whack. You're just gonna, like, you're not gonna flip it up to bounce the shark back to his hand.
Yeah, that'd be really bad.
You know, so yeah,
So
I mean, there it is.
card.
Yeah, that's the search one. And
now Arg knows what he's up against.
I don't think he knows what he's up against.
This is actually a really common deck with the Dueling Network forum players.
I've noticed it in the past week or so. I played like at least like at 4 or 5 of these. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
He
searches for another Carteros.
Yeah, it's mainly only ever annoying when they've got that trap.
Yeah, that trap is kind of insane.
It reminds me of Geargias, right? In that they're running like a lot of protection, and if you don't touch it, like if you can't get through it or you can't break it up somehow, like it'd just be really annoying.
Yeah, I can see that. They're also sort of disruptive. They've got the Yangan,
yeah,
which bounces all the XYZs.
So let's just check out their extra deck, see what plays Nate has available to him. Does he main deck the Zen Mao? He does not.
So I guess he's definitely going to Tiras here.
Yeah, he does. Came back and I noticed he did it.
That explains why he didn't go Rat Reveal Shark. Because Rat wouldn't be live until the end phase.
Yeah.
So Bergie probably has a set Mirror Force.
Yeah. Bet you he's disappointed it's not one of the 3 prisons he runs.
Yeah. Even Fiendish would have been nice.
Yeah. You know, it's worth noting though that both of these players right now are 2-0 in our tournament, and we've had, you know, I think Dan now just took his second loss. Dan La Martina. I think he just. I don't know if he took his second loss, but I know he just messaged me. I think he said he's dropping.
I'm pretty sure he took his second loss.
Yeah. Pennington, Alan Pennington went 0-2 drop. Like, I mean, it's surprising how many known players have already lost, and here we are, you know, round 3, and then I mean, Bergie, I don't think he had like 2 buys essentially or anything like that, and I mean, the worm deck seems to be working out for him. That's why I wanted to feature this match, because I wanted to see if it was a fluke or what. I want to see what this is.
Yeah, weren't there other two worm players in the tournament who are?
Yes, there was another one. I think the other one though took a loss. I'm not entirely sure, but I know that Bergie.
I saw one take the second loss today.
He took his second loss. Okay, so do you have the other guy's list in front of you, like to compare?
No, I do not.
Oh. Anyway, so I mean, I think it's pretty clear, as near as I can tell. Even if this guy has the Penguin Soldier guy that only returns the 1, like, he's still not in a great situation.
Yeah, I don't see how he's gonna pull this one out. The double factory opening and Bergie opening essentially all monsters, because his only backer that could do anything got MST'd. He's just getting overwhelmed.
Yeah. My impression here is that, I mean, I don't see the anti-meta aspect of worms right now. I mean, this is just one game. I'm just saying, in this one particular game, I'm not seeing it.
That's definitely understandable when he draws 2 traps and has the rest monsters, and then R compulses his Thunder King. I really just think that Bergie opened very poorly this game.
Yeah, no, I see that. What do you think about while he's looking through his deck and whatnot? So you know that the first round feature match was over 2 hours long, and
yeah,
that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I was there the whole time.
Yeah. And the second one was really short. Actually, it was like 15 minutes. But it's funny because I mean, after that first one, I guess people felt more comfortable sharing their criticisms. And they point out that I should have sped up the second one and the first one, but I heard a lot about the second one too. They said speed it up by 8 times. Like, these guys are spending most of their time just looking at their decks, and we don't want to sit here and da-da-da-da-da. If this match, right now this match I think is sitting like at somewhere near 12 minutes. He's going shock. That's, wait a second.
Let's see what he calls here. Calls monster effects.
Was that the best way he could have done that? I wasn't really watching.
I mean, if you call spells, it's essentially the same thing.
No. I would call monster effects. I want a Shockmaster, and I want monster effects just in case it's the guy that's gonna bounce or whatever. But could he have got another guy out there right now to go for game?
Not with Shockmaster. No. He would have had to go.
True story. You can't do that anyway. Never mind. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, he didn't detach. Tyrus is gone.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, true story.
Alright, I'm back.
Does Tyrus's effect to detach activate?
Jeez. That's tough. I want to say that it does. I could ask Alan if it's somewhere near.
We can just check on Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikipedia. Trigger. During each year end phases, yeah, it's a trigger effect that activates. I will just message Bergie. It activates. Very observant of Nate right there. That's not something I think everyone would have caught. My first gut once Bergie played the Dark Hole was, hey, wait, that tire is never detached, and I should know better. Like, Nate, I don't know if it's clear to you. It may not be clear to anyone who's watching this right now. Nate is also the guy who did the commentary for the round 2 feature match, and the feature match didn't have many moments where you could say, oh, here's something insightful, but if it ever did, Nate was right on top of it. There was one particular point in the round 2 feature match. I don't know why I'm bringing it up right now, but the guy summoned Brow and to bring back Grapha, and his opponent had a bottomless down, and he didn't, and he had 2 Grafas in the graveyard, by the way, and his opponent just let the brow go through. Oh, because Gates was on the board. I forgot to mention that. So brow was 17 when he summoned, and the opponent didn't bottomless the brow. Instead, he bottomless the Grapha. So on the next turn, the guy summoned brow again and brought back the other Grapha.
Right.
And Nate pointed out, he said he didn't think that was right because you should have bottomless the brow. And I agree with him.
Definitely.
Nate, to me, doesn't seem like that bad of a player.
Yeah, seems to be playing this game pretty cleanly.
You're friends with Bergie, right?
Yes, I am.
Any thoughts?
He's pretty good.
I'm just giving you an opportunity to hang yourself, man.
He's a respectable duelist.
Okay.
Alright, so Bergie has to have... I hope he didn't set that Thunder King. I hope it's a Yang again. Yeah, he didn't set the Thunder King. That's upsetting. Everyone knows how terrible his hand is.
Why did he set the Mirror Force?
I have no idea. Yeah, there's definitely no reason to set that.
Especially now when you don't have an answer to Tyrus.
Oh, that's a good card to have in your hand.
That is a good card to have in your hand.
The way he played the Shockmaster, we called monsters, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. Alright, that makes sense.
What, you're saying why he didn't use that before?
Oh, no, I was, for some reason I thought he had spells, which would mean he had a warning face down. But we called monsters, my bad.
I think that was the right play, by the way. I don't know if we touched on that.
Yeah, calling monsters, definitely.
Yeah, when your opponent plays Penguin Soldiers and cards that search other cards when they get flipped up, and you're about to run into a face-down monster. It's good. And then one of the ways that they can come back is with something like this guy right here, the Worm XEX. Good call, call monsters. It just reaffirms my view that Nate isn't a terrible duelist.
Yeah, he seems to be making rather masterful plays. If he did call spells, he would have been guaranteed to keep 2 XYZs on the board. That's worst case scenario if it was a set game again.
I mean, you're playing to that one out. You're playing against the dark hole, but you're guaranteed to. I mean, your Tyrus is gonna stay. You're guaranteed to knock out that face down and get rid of it without it causing other problems. I'm also not sure, how familiar Nate is with the Worm deck. I think he might. I'm not saying I don't want to really speculate, but I mean it's possible that he just sees a face down monster and doesn't know what it could do.
Right. I don't really know Nate, so I can't tell you what he's seen and what he hasn't.
Yeah, I mean
that factory is definitely getting him there.
Yeah, that factory. That's the kind of thing that just makes me want to main deck 3 Typhoons no matter what I run.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. It's almost worth noting that the factory goes on chain afterwards. He keeps on thinking it chains to the wind-up effect. But hopefully that doesn't cause a problem. So I guess if Bergie has a Fiendish here, it could be in it.
I don't know, man. I don't even think a Fiendish saves him.
It would let him clear our Nate's field and then hopefully draw the Nebula card.
I mean, what are you using? You're finishing the Tyrus and then flipping up and bouncing Zenmains?
Oh, there's a Nebula. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Okay, I didn't know what that card name you were referring to was called. I see what you mean. Hold on. I need to read the guy.
And if Arg has a warning, he definitely plays it here.
I wonder if he knows he can. No, I guess it's not a warning.
Mm-hmm. So I definitely think that he's going to bounce the Tiras here.
Really? Why do you say that?
Because otherwise he'll get 0 draws off the Nebula. Because the Tiras will run over Zex. And then, no, I'm sorry again. The Zen mains.
Yeah, I would
pop then.
Yeah, I mean that's why that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have bounced the Zen mains too.
Yeah.
He's still drawing 1, right? Like.
Yeah, he draws 1, and gets his Worm King.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think bouncing Zen mains was the right play.
Yeah, it definitely was. I'm not thinking straight right now.
You think that? Oh, you know what? It's worth noting that Nate doesn't play bottomless.
Yes, that is correct.
That's kind of unfortunate for him. If
Does he play the Fiendishes?
He does play 2 Fiendish Chain, yeah.
Okay. And no D Prisons, huh?
No D Prisons. Double Compulse and double Fiendish. He's
That's definitely not the optimal trap lineup against this deck.
I mean, I could see why you would want bottomless and even maybe Fiendish. I don't like the compulses against this deck.
Definitely. Alright, that was the right play.
Yeah. You don't want it to.
And then the Zex will flip face down. He'll draw a card and get his Worm King. So, if anything's going to get him back into this game, that will.
I don't think there is anything. Oh, that's not true. If he has a heavy storm and then tributes his guy, because I mean, I feel like Nate's got a compulse.
Yeah, heavy storm would be pretty big here. He definitely has outs. Heavy storm's definitely one of them, though.
It's one of the more important ones, I think. Yeah. I'm feeling like this is not his game.
Factory's just too good.
It is a very good card. How many times did you search with that? 3 or 4?
He searched every turn, or each of his turns with it, and he ran out of rats.
Yeah, so he's got, but I mean, he searched a rabbit now, so now he's
right. So yeah. I think he searched 4 times.
That's busted.
Yeah, he searched 2 sharks and 2 rats. I think Bergie's trying to play around Torrential here. What do you think Nathan's
hold on a second.
Face down is to the left of the factory?
To the left of the factory, I think that one's the compulse.
Can we compulse or mirror?
I mean, Mirror Force is totally viable. Actually, it might be. It may if I'm thinking there's a mirror and a compulse, it makes more sense that the left one is compulse and the right one is. I mean, sorry, the left one's mirror and the right one's compulse. Only on the strength that if he eventually drew the mirror without any other trap, he's gonna set it. But if he already had a compulse down, he might not want to lose more to a heavy by setting the mirror.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, it might make more sense that the mirror is on the left and the compulse is on the right.
Mm-hmm.
That's if those two are it. Like, it's difficult to say right now. I don't think Berge is thinking about a torrential.
Alright. I guess not. I guess he's going to,
You can pop face downs.
let's see. I don't know if you can. Because it was a mirror force.
The left one? Yeah, that made more sense.
Yep.
I mean...
he contributed itself to pop the other face down and then flip the Zex and special Yang in. That's an option.
Doesn't Yagan have to be... I mean, Zex had to... Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Never mind. If he's by himself.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a compulse. I mean, he's waiting a long time. It could also be a Fiendish Chain. I don't know.
I really think Berge played that right, though, by setting the Yang in and then attributing it to play around pretty much everything. Because he can get the Yang in back with Zex. Who knows, you might try another Nebula. And you can pull this game out.
That would be so great, great for him if he had that.
Yeah, if he runs over the TRS, then pops the other face down, flips the Zex, gets Yang in, and sets Nebula. I don't see him losing. If that's the case.
I don't think he has all that. But
well, I mean, it's just one more. It's only if you do the Nebula.
What do you think has Nate thinking so hard about?
He would have already flipped the compulse by now.
Yeah.
So I think he's thinking on the Fiendish.
Seems
because he knows that Bergen can contribute the Worm King to pop Geras in main phase 2.
I think he's looking it up on his computer right now to see if he can do that or something.
Okay. Yeah, that's another option.
That makes sense.
I definitely think he would have compulsed
in
that phase, but I guess not.
Oh, yeah. Can I get a digital high five? Did I call mirror and compulse like 5 minutes ago?
Well, you called compulse, and I told you it was mirror, and then you changed your mind.
No, I added the mirror, and then you said, well, which one's on the left? And I said, well, you know what? It makes more sense. The mirror's on the left and compulse is on the right.
It makes sense. I definitely think he should have compulsed in standby phase, though.
Ooh, you touch on a good point. You can tribute a reptile, right? You can normal. So he could have attributed the
Zex, and then he would have run into Mirror Force.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, compulsing and standby seems to be the best play there. Honest. Oh, that would have been so sick.
That would have been sick. I think I'm gonna edit this video, and replace the last 5 minutes of us talking with just me saying, I think it's a mirror force and a compulse. Mirror force on the left and compulse on the right.
Oh, if you do that, I'm so upset. Giving me no credit. Giving Dalton no credit.
Is Dalton watching?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, he is. He asked me what I was doing. I told him. We're featuring.
I just noticed this. Berge is really low on life.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he summoned the Thunder King. That's not cool for Nate, because it's interesting that he waited on the rabbit.
I don't think it really mattered when he played it. I do think he should have searched, though.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he could search on his turn.
Yeah, that's what why risk your opponent like dropping a Thunder King?
Right. I guess he isn't thinking about deck thinning, which is definitely the optimal play, because he can get another rabbit and then search find him in his deck.
Why not have the free rabbit?
Yeah. Everyone likes to substitute through their deck to make sure they only have good cards in there. So he's thinking on the Summon of Thunder King.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a Torrential, so he doesn't play that. So he could be pondering a Boundless here.
I don't think that is. I think that's kind of instinctual. Like if he had a Bottomless, there's no reason for another 19 to be out on the board right now. Yeah, there you go. I was just looking at the list. I was like, it's probably Solemn.
Good call, I guess.
There's nothing else that I think it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so he's got the one Worm King in hand. Nate should just attack over the Thunder King here.
Yeah.
Put him at 150.
He's running into the... Did we see the face down yet? Is it a Yagen?
I don't know if we have seen it. I assume it's Yagen. But he does only have one left in deck.
Well, what else could... Or it could be the guy that searches, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Did, Winbergy... Yeah, okay, no. I think it was Yagen from the grave.
Oh, yeah, good call. Never mind. Yeah, he summoned it, and then he set it face down.
Mm-hmm. It's another point in the game where Heavy Storm would have won it for Bergie. The Heavy Storm and then tribute the Yagen for Worm King.
Well, I don't know if you want to say it would have won it for him. Nate still got like a rabbit, and he has...
You're right. Nate also could have his one on Starlight Road face down.
That's true too. I didn't even think of that. I think this game was over like 18 minutes ago, and it's shocking that it's lasted this long.
Oh, who knows? He doesn't have any resources left. Could easily have that Starlight Road face down. Bergie could have drawn a Compulse.
What
next game here?
He searched out right. What rank 3s has he used? I saw Zen mains. I remember Zen mains.
Zen Mighty.
What else?
Soul the Silver Mountain. So it doesn't look like he has a rank 3 out to the Worm King at all.
True story.
It's pretty terrible. I think he just tries to thin his deck out a little bit here. Let me see. How many Magicians does he run?
You think that he's got a Torrential down?
No, I think he would have played the Torrential. I think it's Starlight.
True, never mind. I saw the response. Oh my god, I do this all the time.
Oh, he did have his Zen mains. I wonder if he got bounced.
All right, I forgot that.
There's Steve Prison. See, we have a game here.
That is a game. Remind me, by the way, to send you a message every now and then.
Oh, so you don't time out?
Yeah, I just did.
Nice. So, at this point, Ard has no steam left in his deck, and he really needs to draw that Avarice.
Yeah.
So he'll put Marks back.
Yeah. Well.
Again, he's waiting on searching.
It's very odd. Compulse for game?
phase searching? I don't understand that.
I think. I mean, I don't think it's terrible. It's not like. It's one of those things like, what if the guy? I don't know. I don't if whatever. Say he had like a spirit reaper, right? I'm not saying that he does, or we know he doesn't run it, but you know, by just banishing early, you're just giving him an opportunity to connect direct on
You're
on
also,
the. Huh?
Also let summon a Thunder King.
Right. I mean, I would have done it on my turn. I can understand why he's not doing it right away.
Right. I guess fear of the unknown could be totally affecting his decisions.
It's a lot easier when we know the deck lists.
Right, and like when you're familiar with it, when you've seen it played.
Yeah.
When you've seen it be played hundreds of times.
It's crazy to think, like, just in terms of the number of cards, in terms of life points, how close Nate is to winning this game, and he just can't. It seems like he's having trouble getting there.
Definitely. That's what happens when he doesn't play conservatively with his rabbits, and he just tries to pull them out. And Bergen drew sufficient outs to his cards, and now he has to wait on Avarice.
Could you imagine how different this game would have gone if he didn't go rat, instead he went rabbit.
Or rabbit.
Rabbit. Yeah.
The game would already been over.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's the Josh Graham style playing lineups. Let's see. He has one shark in deck, right?
I don't know, man.
Pretty sure he does, because my stroke isn't out. Oh, Reborn. That's a very powerful Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Let's see what options we have. There's no Acid Golem, right? Oh, he brings back the Thunder King.
Correct. He's not using Acid Golem.
Oh man, I saw the Cowboy and Bergie's extra deck. I was like, what?
Oh man, that would have been so funny.
He's got a black corn though.
Yeah, he does. But I think he's on my stroke here. Pablo Veritiv.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like that's the worst of the two.
You're saying over the Maestro?
Yes. Because it gets hit by Boundless.
Ooh, clutch warning.
That was very clutch. Oh.
I mean, I was thinking if...
That's rough.
That's game. Was that the third... Was that the... I don't remember. Was that the Penguin Soldier guy?
It was either that one or the Search guy.
I mean, I know that, but did we see it and it go back face down?
No. He set it from his hand after he drew it.
This is probably the Search guy.
Yeah.
All right. So then 3 of the Penguin Soldier guys were in the grave.
One was removed. One was in the grave. One was in deck.
Got you. Never mind. He had the. Nate is telling me that he had the Starlight Road set, which is, I think, pretty obvious.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so let's take a look at their side decks, or just me and you, and let's look at what they could potentially side in. You can go with Bergie first.
All right. I guess if he wants to, he can side in the macros and Gozins. I mean, he definitely sides in Gozin. Cyber Dragon and Space are also options. Oh, he also has the one of Rivalry.
So you're thinking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards?
Definitely, yeah.
Worth noting, he only extra decks the one Chimera tech. Do you think both Cyber Dragons are coming in?
I guess it's hard to say. I don't know exactly how he's gonna side. But there's a lot that Arb didn't see, or Nathan didn't see. I don't know what he wants to keep in. Oh, I totally space. I didn't see the needle ceilings.
I totally missed those two, by the way. I just skipped over them. I didn't even look at them.
So usually, lineup players play around needle ceiling, game 2 and 3 by making Maestro and Zen mains and those floater guys that don't get popped when they're destroyed. So it would almost be advantageous for him to keep the D-Prisons and Compulsion right now. Bergie, that is. And then have the needle ceilings in, I guess, game 3. When Arg would be playing around them. Because he doesn't expect them.
You know what? That's... I'm not gonna lie, that's really interesting. The only problem I would think with that is that Bergie just lost game 1. And without having access to that needle ceiling, if when you're staring at a D prison, it could mean that there won't be a game 3.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, but I do think that I think Arg's still going to be playing around the needle ceiling here.
I mean, as best he can, yeah. No, I mean, I agree. I mean, that speaks to the usefulness of needle ceiling right now.
Mm-hmm. Just the possibility of it can make your D prisons and compulses a lot better.
All right, so to be clear, before they get too far into this match, I'm looking at Nate's side deck, and it's got to be like the most random crap I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way.
I mean, he didn't even put it in alphabetical order. That's really rude.
Yeah, it didn't even sort deck.
I mean, the only thing I'm looking at is the 2 D fissures, and that's if he's anticipating like Maxis and Veilers, which he didn't see any of.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe for like he thought like he wants to break up that play. Maybe he won't slide into D fissure unless he's going first for that reason.
Right.
But I mean, D fissures are maybe. I'm not going to say that they're going to be particularly useful in this matchup. But the only other card really I'm looking at, the only 3 cards, are the Messenger, the Veiler,
yep,
and the Typhoon.
You don't think he's going to sign Twister?
For what?
Goes in the rivalry?
Right, those are cards.
Let's see. Bergie has the Nebula for the essentially game 2 blowout.
Well, I mean, to be clear, I mean he. Oh, you know what else he might side in? Level limit. I see that now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, that can be kind of clutch too. That's interesting. I wish they'd stop playing and give me a chance to just look at the sign. You think he's bringing in the second Soul Taker?
Depends on how much he has to take out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't though. I don't think that. I think
the spell trap removal is a lot more important. He can get over Bergie's monsters with his monsters.
I think he's going to take out the 2 Mirror Force and the Soul Taker out of the main deck. The 2 Mirror Force and the Soul Taker. Side in the Messenger, the Level Limit, and the Typhoon. And I don't know if he's keeping Compulses in the main deck.
I don't know why he would.
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't. Maybe he'll put the Dimensional Fissures in over there. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. It's just a very strange side deck.
Yeah, but it's definitely very heavy anti-water.
Whoa.
Yeah, really, whoa. Bergie's got a hard read on that Sangan. It'd be a shame if it was a Reaper. And it was a Sangan, nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, there's really no reason for him to side his one Reaper.
Yeah, I was. It's just dead in the water.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a good read on Bergie's part.
I mean,
takes some guts to take advantage of that.
It does.
And now he's contemplating the possibility of Gores. You almost think he should have
thought about that beforehand.
Exactly. I don't think that Yangan gets removed. Yeah, it definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
Nathan's a little too smart.
You know, this isn't have anything to do with this match in particular, but last night, I think it was Matt Bishop played his round. I forget against who, but that game went on for nearly 2 hours. Our round one went for 2 hours and 13 minutes. Our feature match.
Right.
This match right now is at 47 minutes. I'm thinking, like, I mean, I don't like, and this is also, by the way, when you're not shuffling in real life, you're every time you search your deck, you're not like searching through, you're not like, it's just, these are click of the buttons. These are, I think, as fast as games can go without being, I mean, no one's operating under the condition of a time limit or anything like that, so they're not hurrying up or anything like that. But it's just weird. It's weird to see. And by the way, we're also, this is just game two. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's funny to me to see how long games can go on naturally, especially when you think about, you know, the complaints people have had maybe back in the day in GOAT format when games would also take forever. It just seems like, I don't know, when I play on Dueling Network, my games go so fast, but these matches, like, I see them and I can understand why these people are, you know, taking a second to think things through, and it's funny that, you know, we're nearing 50 minutes now and we're just in the beginning of game two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's something I want to note. Nathan just went Rat, reveal Shark, and when he revealed Shark, Bergie said, yeah, all good. And then he immediately searched another Shark. And then he started thinking about it, and yeah, exactly. Bergie has the Bottomless, and now that Shark in his hand is really, really bad, unless he has another windup. I think that was a really good play on Bergie's part for trying to bait him into overextending, because Zinmanes would have been a perfect counter to Bergie's respective back rows. Zinmanes and searching Rat.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really good on his part.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't disagree with you. I also really think that was a clutch Thunder King off the top.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, Abyss Dweller's at 22.
It's at 20. It's at 17.
Whoa, doesn't it say when he hasn't had? Oh, it's got to be a water, right?
It doesn't matter because he has game with the Gunman.
Good call. Never mind. Oh.
Yeah, that Thunder King was really clutch considering this exact game.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
So
do you think Bergie sides in ceilings here?
Almost certainly. Give me 1 sec. I'm just going through some texts.
Sure. I think he's gonna take Book of Moon, Dualities, and Mirror Forces out. Maybe Lances, since he hasn't seen that much back row.
All right. So you're thinking Bergie is, you said, siding out Lances and Mirror and Book and Duality?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to.
Trying to rationalize that.
No, I'm trying to just. I mean, I don't. I think if. I think Lance's already came out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just meant alterations from the main deck.
Right. Okay. My bad. Yeah. I mean, alterations from the main deck. Four, five, six. Seven. Or at least six.
Bergie says he has an amazing matchup post board. So he's very confident.
Yeah.
That's good.
Can he tell you what he's side decking?
That's what I just asked him to do.
I mean, because I think at least six are coming in. I think the three. There's put it this way, if he's the kind of guy who wants to side deck 3 needle ceilings, I don't think he's the kind of guy who's not going to put in 3 needle ceilings against windups.
I definitely think he's going to put the needles in and leave the Siders in the side deck.
And leave the what?
Cyber Dragons in the side deck.
Oh no, I don't think Cyber Dragons are coming in. But I'm looking at the one rivalry, the three needle ceilings, the 2 Gozens. I think those are definite. The only thing in my mind is whether or not he's siding in the extra Typhoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I think the 3 prisons, the 2 lances, maybe a Starlight Row. I don't know. Like at that point, it's whatever.
You think he would side out prisons?
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's ask him.
Sure. We'll ask him later.
No. I want to know right now.
Okay. I'll ask him. I would side out Mirror Force or prison any day.
Oh, true story. All right, let's stop. All right, pause. Yeah, no, I think he's signing out Mirror Forces.
All right.
But I mean, you know, I think Mirror Force is going to be the first to go. Next to Lances, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe the 7. Maybe he does side out. Well, I don't know. I just can't imagine keeping in 3 prisons against windups.
Prison's so good, especially game 2 and 3.
Nah.
Definitely is.
Not 3.
Oh, he said he sides in, Taker's going first, Prison second, which is weird. I don't really agree with that at all.
Wait, what?
He sides in, Soul Taker's going first, and Prison's second. So he does have Prison in.
He has Soul Taker when he goes first?
Yeah. I don't really agree with that.
I'm trying to think why you would do that. I can maybe understand. I can maybe understand it if you go second. In fact, the same thing with Prison. Are you sure you didn't get that backwards?
He said, "Oh, you should send me a message so you don't time out."
Oh, good call, right? Thanks.
I'll show you exactly what he sent me.
I side in Takers going first, Prison second. If anything, I would think it would be the other way around. If anything.
I just hate Soul Taker against windups.
I mean...
So I don't...
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I agree with you. I just don't see the point.
Yeah, I definitely think he has the Nebula here.
Yeah, no, I can see that. That's gonna be so busted.
Yeah, that would be so huge. You had like Nebula and it goes in a rivalry.
Set 3. Pass. Watch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I'll cross my fingers he has the Nebula.
I mean, I like Nate, but it would be really interesting to have this worm deck 3-0.
Oh, I would love it. I really hope Bergie goes far. says, "I don't know what I just did."
What? What happened?
I think he's regretting his play last turn. Oh no, he doesn't have the nebula. That's upsetting. Oh jeez.
So quick, what's your opinion on worms right now?
They're a little bit less, or they're a little bit worse than everything else.
Yeah.
The top 3 decks.
Yeah. I think it's a nice way of putting it, but I mean, I'm good with that. I think I would consider it a bit of a travesty if Nate lost this in terms of the better deck winning. I think windups are infinitely superior to worms.
I can definitely see that.
Ooh.
Wow. That definitely shows that Nathan did not expect to go as a match of rivalry.
I mean,
wow, that's.
I mean, are you thinking that the only reason? No, I don't even know. What if you don't even use? Why wouldn't you use that first?
I have no idea. And then he just ends his turn.
I can understand, if you want to summon a rabbit next to that or something.
Yeah.
And like you didn't want to get compulsed and have to waste your normal summon on the Thunder King again. I don't know.
I'm just blown away. I have no idea.
He's just like, oh look, I want this to get prisoned, so I can tour guide it and levy air back or something.
Jeez. That Thunder King's definitely getting there though.
Yep.
1900 is pretty strong against worms. There's the prison.
Boom. Headshot.
Not if you can combo though. There's factory. Oh jeez.
Oh, you know what? That's probably why. Oh wait, I don't know. I wasn't looking at the hand. Did he just draw that factory?
I think he drew the shark, or the factory was not just drawn now.
Oh.
Oh. Where he thinks he has this.
Heavy storm. No.
I think Nathan should have said sight out the Starlight. Just because he saw no torrentials, and he should assume that the Mirror Force are going to be sighted out game 2 and 3.
That's very interesting.
Geez, Factory is such a good Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It is. I think it single-handedly gave him game 1.
Yeah. Like, oh man.
And I mean, it looks like we're in for a repeat.
I really hope that a Nebula can pull Bergen out of this one, though.
Did he just draw it? Oh, I guess that's why he's saying he feels good, right?
That's why I assume. Oh my gosh. This can't be real. He has to flip the Nebula if he has it now and then bounce the shark to the hand. Oh my gosh.
I mean, clearly he's not going to chain it.
Oh. What?
He's just trying to make sure that he can't chain a Starlight Road.
But he could have MST'd the factory.
Oh, right. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm looking at other things in the middle of this. Oh my god, that's huge.
Yeah, that's... Oh, another factory. That's really good. And then he gets to reveal Shark or just go...
Oh, that's crazy. This is game.
I don't know why he's doing that, but it doesn't matter at this point.
It doesn't. Everything's academic at this point. I'm really confused. Is there... Can you ask Bergie, like, what he was thinking?
I mean, it sort of makes sense if he wants him to play into the needle ceiling, but...
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does, because he searched a rat previously, so you'd want him to go to Zen Mighty, and then review...
You want him to drop the Zen Mighty and the Shark. Like, you want him to have, like, the Shark in hand.
he's going to play in the needle ceiling.
I mean,
That's the only way I can justify it.
I mean, hold on. I mean, I can hear you. I hear you. But I mean, I've got to think that he searched. The first one was rat, right?
Correct.
Okay, so
He said that's the reason. He didn't MST because he wanted to play in the needle.
okay, so if rat, he goes rat into shark, and he goes to search, and he says no. At that point, was there another wind up in the grave?
No.
Okay, so he's going level 3. He's going Zenmaity. He's gonna bring out another.
I assume he goes rabbit here.
Right, hold on a sec. I mean, Paul, like, forget what Nate's doing right now, real quick. I'm just trying to imagine a situation, like, because I don't know that. I don't know that Bergie sat there and played this out, like, and I want to play it out right now. Assuming that. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bunch of messages right now. It's so annoying. Assuming that he just went rat shark and there's no windups in the grave, what is Nate's play against the face down penguin soldier guy?
He could attack into it and then combo next turn, or combo and main phase 2. Because he could search Shark off Factory, and the Penguin Soldier guy's mandatory.
No. What I'm saying is, if he went, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if he did use the Typhoon on the Factory, and Nate went rat shark, what is his play?
Versus the Yangan and the one mystery card, he might. That's tough. Do we?
I mean,
I'm not sure what it is. He might just attack into the Yangan and then combo next turn.
No, in fact, I think. I mean, well, not no. I don't mean to say no, but he could. I just want to point out he could also Leviair back that Thunder King and have Thunder King hit the face down. Actually, I'm not sure that that's ideal. Give me 1 second.
Well, he has another factory he can play.
Who?
From his hand. But Bergie didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. I guess that kind of makes everything kind of a moot point. But forget the factory in hand for a second. I want to better understand that not typhooning on the factory. That's something that I think I would have sat there and I would have thought about for 5 minutes. And
These are definitely things that differentiate online play from like playing with actual literal cards. Because in real life you can pretty easily bluff the you have nothing, and like try to get them to overextend, just like Bergie did in game 2. Make him search Arcall Factory and then go into Zenmaity. Let's see what he's doing here. He's definitely going to fall prey to a dark hole if he. Oh no, he won't. Because he has the rabbit.
I guess I'm willing to get over this play. Um, I guess in real life and online, I think I would have done the same play. I don't. I take back my initial criticism.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bergie made the right play. I was just trying to see if there was a better alternative that you didn't have to let him get the search off, and that like maybe like you could, I don't know, do something else. But it's in every case, it seems just ideal that you would want to resolve that needle sealing.
Pretty sure Rabbit's in defense, right? Because he came off a magician.
I'm sorry, man. I was looking at the extra deck.
Yeah, I think Bergie has to gain 1400.
Say something. Say something.
What's up?
Say something.
I am.
Oh.
Can you not hear me?
No, I know. I'm saying tell Bergie.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
Also, it's worth noting that Nathan is playing the opposite of how he did game one. He's using Rabbit and trying to conserve resources.
Yeah. Whoa, did he bring back Rat in defense?
It doesn't matter. You can.
Oh, yeah, you can turn it to attack and then Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Bergie's bringing it up now. Okay, that's good. Good for Bergie.
I don't know.
Now we have to hope that he doesn't have another rat in hand or a rabbit. So, yeah, so. Alright, good job.
Yeah. Damn it, Nate. It's YOU''RE.
I guess if Bergie top decks Thunder King, that'd be pretty good.
I mean, I don't know how this is looking to you. To me, this looks like
It obviously looks terrible for him.
Yeah, this looks like game over.
Yeah, it does, but game one also looked like game over for 18 straight minutes.
I mean,
and Bergen almost pulled that out.
I don't know, man. Look at this. Look at this. You might as well give Nate every wind-up card in his deck.
Yeah. Which is 2 rats, 2 rabbits, and 1 magician.
You know, I appreciate your talent for being able. I don't know if you're writing this down or something, but like this is the sort of thing I need to keep looking at the graveyard.
It's not that hard.
I remember when I used to play in tournaments all the time. I mean, most of the time I wound up playing like DDT and stuff, but and my turns were like 10 minutes naturally. But whenever I play, I always make a hat. Like I'm looking, like I look in their graveyard for one card. Like, oh, did he use a Monster Reborn? Let me look in the graveyard. Oh, did he have a Dark Hole? Let me look in the graveyard. And I got like warned a lot for playing slow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fast thinker. I'm a deep thinker. I'm not a fast thinker. That kind of hurts in competitive play.
Yeah.
It sucks. Anyway.
So as this game wraps up, it's definitely worth noting how Nathan's playstyle changes completely once Needle Sling's like in play, because he played nothing like this at all game one.
Zenmaity wasn't used, right?
Zenmains was used game one, or you mean now?
Zenmaity right now.
Yes, it was used.
Oh, okay.
And Nathan could be searching off Factor here. And this step by foot, I don't know.
I guess he just doesn't believe that Bergie runs Thunder King.
Yeah. Alright. So Is this still a game if Bergie hasn't played duel set?
No.
You don't think so? Even with Honest in hand?
No.
Aw, such a party pooper. I definitely think it's still a game.
What do you think? Do you think Nate's holding 4 Blue Eyes White Dragons right now?
He's got 1 wind-up rabbit, and presumably all monsters. I assume 1's a Thunder King. Trying to think what else he could have. He could have like a messenger in hand. Dark Hole would be pretty terrible. For
Bergie, yeah. Let's take a look. I mean, there aren't that many. You said one. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's upsetting. Oh well. I guess that was fun while it lasted.
How many sharks are gone?
All of them.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, all the sharks are gone.
Is Zenmane's gone?
Zenmane does not.
Well,
And the Ark should have like 1 rat if he doesn't have it in his hand and 1 magician left, I guess. But he's going to go soul the surroundings.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, 2%.
I really want to see. Can you tell Bergie to flip it before he quits? Because I want to see if that's the D prison. I said that was going to be whack. Told you. What'd I tell you? I said it like an hour ago when Game 3 first started.
D prison's so good.
No, not even, man. I'm telling you, it's shit against windups. Anyway. All right. Anyway, so it was a decent game. Bergie tried. I feel like game 2, you know, Nate drew bad or whatever. Maybe Bergie drew good or whatever. But the other 2 games, even though they lasted like a really long time, I really feel like Bergie never even had a footing on the game. Tell me that you feel differently.
I feel the same way.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I still give props to Bergie for trying with Worms. He's still 2-1. He can still top. But you know, also want to give props to Nate for, I guess, being like a pretty consistent wind-up duelist.
Right. He executed pretty well, even though Bergie says otherwise.
Yeah, of course. Everyone's talking shit after they lose in this tournament. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, always.
Anyway, all right.